This is Chris Kent with step 2 in the creation of our abdominal circuit, choosing lower load exercises. Alright, after we perform the higher load exercise that has created fatigue in our abdominals, the objective is to extend our time under tension with several lower load exercises performed back to back. Alright, for purposes of this circuit, we're going to do an exercise that involves arm movement, an exercise that involves leg movement, and then a combination exercises, or a combination of the two. Alright, we're going to perform each from anywhere from 30 to 50 seconds immediately back to back. Alright, so we'll just start with 30 seconds, and then as you go on, you become better at these exercises. You can add 10 to 20 seconds per week to make them harder. Alright, so with that said, we're going to start in a plank position. Alright, dynamic planks would be the first option. Alright, with that, what I'm looking for here is to keep the back flat like a table and to keep the abs tight. Alright, from here we can do things like crawling forward. So our first exercise would be a forward crawl. I'm pausing at the top for 1 to 2 seconds. I'm crawling back. Okay, and I would perform this for 30 seconds. If this were my chosen exercise, I could also choose something like a plank to push up, where I'm coming up into a push-up position, I'm coming back down. Okay, then I could also do various walkouts with my hands, so I could walk forward. Again, holding for about 3 seconds at the top. I could walk to the side. I could do things like alternating my arms and hands, walk out. So really, this is limited only by your imagination. All right, for our next exercise, we're going to do something like a march with the feet. So I can march up, again holding. I can rock back on my toes. It's a really killer exercise. I can walk out with my feet. Okay, and I can do these in either a push-up plank or an elbow plank position. So there's a lot of variety there. Okay, for our final exercise, we would have a combination of arm and leg movement. So for this, I'll go forward crawl to leg walk out. But really, you could choose any combination of the two. You know, you could change these stability exercises for variety with each workout or over a period of weeks. Okay, to make these things a little bit harder, we could put our elbows up on a stability ball. Various movements here. We can elevate our feet as well. Okay, so there are a variety of ways to make our planks harder. And then as well, our other option would be on our back. Alright, so for this, I'm going to hold a set of dumbbells. I want to press my back into the ground, tighten my abs. I can do things like pullovers, alternating pullovers, fly movements. And the closer my feet are to the ground, the harder that's going to be. But again, I'm just trying to keep my back pressed into the ground. Okay, that would be my arm exercise, whatever I choose. Then I could do a leg exercise like toe taps, leg extensions. Okay, I could go out to the side. Alright, and then I'm going to just choose some combination of the two. So I can pull over to leg extension, split pull over to toe tap. To make this harder, I can simply put on ankle weights, or I can increase the weight of the dumbbells. Alright, so you've got a lot of combinations there. The one thing that I will say, if you perform something where you're in a prone position for your strength exercise, you want to choose something on your back to kind of get a different angle. Alright, by the same token, if you're on your back doing something like a sit-up or a leg lower for your strength exercise, choose a plank circuit for your stability exercise for your drop set. Alright, so that is step 2.